What's going on? It's Fizz, bringing it straight from my heart for me to you, because that's what I do. We're going to talk about the SVU. SVU is the last unlock, about 9 points I think it is, for this marksman rifle. It's a marksman rifle. It's in between sniper and assault. And, you know, what's the difference between all the marksmans? I mean, nobody really knows, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you. The marksman... I'm playing a Ground War Team Deathmatch on the Xbox One, so you guys get an idea what it's about. I'm using the red dot with a silencer. I think that's the best way to do them, because all the marksmans are pretty much chest up, 2-shot kills, 3 shots, maybe foot and above. And right here you can see, here's one of the problems with the SVU. Long distance, the SVU has always been the worst whatever. A sniper rifle, worst Dragunov, worst marksman. I don't know why the SVU is always the worst in every Call of Duty, but it is. It's worse. It's the worst in its class. I think that's the definition that should be used. Now, how would you define using the SVU? Well, here's the definition. It's the slowest shooting marksman. So you're not going to be taking on multiple targets. It has the most kick with the least amount of damage at range. I think for as slow as it shoots versus the M28. The M28 shoots really fast, and the kick on both of them are the same at range. So it's like the SVU is the last unlock, so you would think that there would be no recoil, but that's not the case. There's nothing in the balance of why you should use the SVU. There's no reason why you should use it. And the bottom line is because it's the slowest shooting marksman. It has the most recoil at range. There's just no point in it, and that's why I'm starting with the worst marksman in the beginning. Now, if you want to use it, like I said, if you're coming over from the pistol video where we talked about the Magnum 44, I do like to cover some some shit that nobody else likes to cover. And another thing too, when I put on the red dot, it's like every single lens has some kind of like water spots on it or some dirt, and I don't know if that's just for aesthetics, but I mean that shit's annoying, and I don't know why they would do that. I mean, and it probably has the slowest reload time, but I don't know what the exact numbers are for every shot per second, but it's pretty terrible. You know, I mean, that's all I can say about it. I mean, if you wanted to define, if I were to rank and do the defining rankings of the marksmans, I would say that the IA2 is a little bit slower than the marksman. They both have less recoil, the M28, but the M28, which is funny, has a grip, has more recoil at long range, but that's because it shoots faster. I mean, the faster you can pull your trigger finger, the faster that you are going to have recoil. But the thing is, you're on the new Xbox, and if you're on the new Xbox and you don't have a way of using a SCUF controller, or you don't have trigger stops, or you don't have a modded controller, meaning I'm talking about just stuff that doesn't affect the game, but you know, like screws in your trigger stops and different analog sticks. But that's the thing. I mean, you're talking about longer triggers, so these weapons, nobody likes them because there's just nothing that's going to help them. Other than medium range. I mean, medium range, you know, why would you sell yourself short? After a while, your hands get tired, and this weapon doesn't kill. It's just not. Some of these weapons don't have. If you're going to have this weapon, the last unlock. You see, this should be, the SVU should be the first unlock. SVU should be the first unlock. The IA-2 should be the second unlock. The M28 should be the third, and the Marksman should be the fourth. It always, if you're going to spend the most points, the last weapon should be the best. And if you're playing a game and you're busting your butt to get the points to get there, then that gumball at the bottom of the snow cone should be there. That's why you get those points, because you're like, I earned it, and now I finally get something I can, you know, whoop some ass with. That's not the case. Most of the Call of Duty's the very first weapons are the best weapons in the game. It just, and I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't have enough experience with the SVU, but that's my opinion. Now, it could be different as far as other attachments go, as far as different game types are concerned, but that's my feeling covering it in a ground war setup. Now, if you want to use it in something else, and you search and destroy, search and rescue, and then you feel it's going to work better for you there, and you got experience with it, I'm not knocking you on that. I'm just telling you, in ground war, don't use this weapon. You will get dominated. It's not worth it. I mean, I do love the way the character model. I mean, it's a beautiful character model. I like the black with the green straps. I think it looks really good. But other than that, I mean, it seems like a really shitty SKS, or a shitty, you know, a shitty SKS, or maybe a shitty AK single shot. These things, it's just terrible. And I don't know, maybe 3-shot burst. Maybe I will try that next. Maybe, I mean, there's got to be something there. I don't know what it is, but it isn't riding solo. You know, unless you're a veteran and you like to try new shit, and this is what you want to do, sure, knock yourself out. That's my suggestion. I do stuff for novelty. I like to play different things to keep the game fresh to me. Anyways, get the fuck out of here.